Everybody, CW here, Card Wolf, because I'm always on the hunt for great cards, and today is Monday. That means it is mail day, and as you can see, we've got a little bit of a pile of mail here that we're going to go through. This is stuff that I have picked up online over the last few months, actually. I know one of these things that I've been waiting to open, I picked up, I think, in February. I picked it up before the baseball season began. I know that. I picked it up in February, and I think one of these other things I may have picked up quite a while too. The other ones are a little more recent, but so it's just stuff that has been accumulating here that I have been wanting to open and been waiting to do on a mail day episode. So here we have it today. Hope you guys had a great weekend and had a lot of fun doing whatever you may have done. May the 4th was on Saturday. I don't do Saturday or Sunday episodes, so I did not do a Star Wars episode this year. Maybe I'll do one on Thursday to sort of represent, as you would expect me to do, since I am a Star Wars fan. So maybe I'll do that on Anything Can Happen Today, or maybe I'll do it tomorrow. We'll see how I feel. I do have some Star Wars stuff to get into, and I think they've now cast May 6th as Revenge of the 6th, which, I don't know, it just seems like an excuse for people to try and sell you Star Wars stuff to me, but that's, I'm jaded. That's how I would feel. So we got 4 things to open today, and I don't know which one to start with. I guess I'll start with this one first. This is one of the more recent acquisitions and pickups, and I want to make sure that I don't trim the card inadvertently when I open this. So I'll be very, very careful and get the scissors just right there. See if I can get this out of here. It looks like there's an invoice in here, so I will just slide the card out. This is the short print Mike Trout card from 2024 Heritage. You guys saw me participate in a break where I got the Angels, but I did not get this card out of that break, so I realized I would have to go online and pick one up for myself, because I collect Trouts, and I also like Heritage quite a lot, so this is a card I really wanted to be sure that I got, so I picked it up as a single. I think it's a very nice card, and I'm very happy with it. I actually had to look at several listings for this card. I did not just go on and buy the cheapest one or whatever. I bought the one that I thought was most well centered. The ones that I saw were mostly not very well centered left to right. There was one, usually this border was noticeably thicker left to right, and I wanted one that was actually pretty well centered. I don't have any interest or real, I don't imagine myself ever getting this card graded or anything, but I thought it was a nice card, and it's very easy to tell when these cards in the 1975 template are off-center, and I didn't want to get one that looked that way. I wanted to get one that looked right, and so that's the one I got. I'm pretty happy with that. Put that back there for now. And then we'll get into one of the older ones. Probably need Mr. Kershaw to help me with this one. This is a graded card. I don't buy a lot of graded cards, but this is one that I've wanted for quite some time. And if you, I don't have this in here. If you watch the channel, then you know I collect this particular player. And I believe this is, it is a graded single, and it was above a certain threshold that eBay uses to determine whether or not your card has to go into a third-party authenticator who tells you it's authentic. It's a graded card, so I have no idea why they force that upon you, but they do that, and it's quite irritating to me, I'll be honest. I don't want that service. It's not really a service when it's a graded card. You're not getting anything. All you're getting is a delay in how long it takes you to get this card. It took me over 3 weeks to get this card, and I know that would not normally be the case. I think I cut all this the right way. Maybe I missed something here. What's going on here? How else do I have to cut this? I thought I got it all. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, congratulations on your recent purchase. Here's some eBay garbage. There's more eBay garbage. All right, all of that is just goes right in that special circular file over there. Here's the card. It is a Mookie Betts Heritage rookie card from 2014, his rookie year. I'll take it out of this. Well, if I take it out of the shiny plastic, then I void eBay's authentication. Oh no, what will I do? Anyway, here's the card. It's a beauty. It's in the 1965 design, and I generally have picked up a Mookie Betts card, a rookie card of Mookie Betts every year in December, January, or February, just because he's a player. I really like his cards. His rookie cards have been really quite inexpensive for how good he is and the numbers that he's put up in his career. I think he's, in my opinion anyway, he's a shoo-in for the Hall of Fame, and it just seems like a good idea to pick up his cards in PSA 10 when you can get them for cheap prices. This was on an auction, and it went for a low price. It went for a price I was very happy with, and I'm happy with the card. Looking at it now, looks great. And the case does have a little bit of a scratch in it, but I saw that when I was bidding on it, and I don't really care that much about that. It doesn't bother really. You have to kind of squint to even see that. It doesn't really matter to me. So that was a very nice pickup. I'm very happy with that. And it adds to my Mookie Betts collection. He is off to a good start this year as well. He had a great year last year, and excited to see how he does in the next few years. I think he has a chance anyway at winning another MVP award, and we'll see how that goes. He certainly a very talented player. Here's another card that I believe I bought. That one I know I bought in, I want to say February for the Mookie Betts. This one I think I picked up right around the same time, if I recall. And this is another card that will not surprise you that I have bought, because you've seen me buy cards in this series before. It is the only non-baseball card in this mail day rip today. Put that over there and pull this out. Man, they've really got this certainly protected well. A lot of cardboard in here, which is certainly helpful and useful. Lots of sleeves you have to open to even get into this thing. All right, so let's see here. How's this? Here we go. Let's orient it that way. And it is another of the Marvel Anime 2 wood cards. These are wooden cards, and they are sort of etched, I guess you would say, on there. They're sort of, I should take this out in case you've never seen one of these before. I will take this out, and you can see what I'm talking about. I'll bring this up close to the camera and get it to focus on there. You'll see that this is a block. It's a kind of a thick piece of wood there, and then they actually etch the illustration right into the wood. I'm not sure my camera is picking up on that enough, but you can kind of see it there. The back is the same way. This is Spider-Woman, as you can see. She's a favorite character of mine, so this is one that I've been wanting to get ever since I knew that they were doing this sort of wooden subset. They call them wood block echoes. I'm not sure why they call them that, but they're very nice, and I've been collecting the characters who I like, and I was happy to get this one. This was also on an auction, and I got a nice price on this. These are becoming harder to get. I think as more people have found out about these, I think they're becoming a little bit harder to get. I'll put her back there. So there you go. Those are the three that I've picked up so far today. Nice case for that too that I will use again for that. And then this one is, I believe it is a set. It's a very weird package for this set. Honestly, it feels like he's got something really hard in there. I don't know what else could be this. This must be the thing that I think it is. It's a very small set that came out in the 70s and that I have always wanted to have the full set of. I have several singles from this set that I got back then, and then just never finished. Just got random balled up pieces of paper in here. I don't know what's going on there. There's nothing inside of those, I don't think. Just weird. I don't know why somebody would pad it like that. That doesn't seem, I don't know, it seems counterproductive to me, but what do I know? In any event, like I said, this is a very small set, and it's one that I had wanted for quite a while, honestly, ever since it came out in the 70s, and it was kind of tough to get these cards back then, and they don't show up a lot now in nice shape, and this was a group of them that showed up, and they looked in very nice shape, so I thought, well, let's go for it finally and get this thing. So these are, as you can see, Pioneers of Baseball is the name of the set. This was from a man or a company named Laughlin, and he and his company, I guess, did several sets of cards back then in the mid to late 70s, and this one came out in 1974 and 75, and it is indeed, as the name would suggest, it is very early Pioneers of Baseball guys from the 1800s and very early 1900s. Here you see Cap Anson, and this helpfully tells you when he was active from 1870 to 1898, both as a player and a manager. And the thing that's so great about these cards, there are a lot of people and players that you've never heard of or that you don't really know anything about. And the write-ups on the back are very informed, really quite educational and very interesting. You can see Fleer had a hand in printing these. This was, I don't want to say it was one of the things that led up to the lawsuit that enabled Fleer and Donruss to start printing cards in 1981, but Topps was not friendly about Fleer having a role in Laughlin printing these cards. They didn't like it. And I think it kind of, nobody's ever said that this set was kind of something that started making Fleer think seriously about getting lawyers involved in that, but that is my belief and understanding. So there's Cap Anson, Harry Wright, great manager, Buck Ewing, and Mascot, which I don't know about that. We got A.G. Spalding, who is indeed the Spalding who did sports equipment, stemmed from him. Old Hoss Rayburn, pretty nice to see. You don't see cards of these players very often. Dan Brothers, that is one that I have myself that I remember getting back in the day. And Roger Bresnahan, great catcher, Hall of Famer. I think all of these guys, if I am not mistaken, I believe all of these guys are Hall of Famers from the very early days of baseball. Mike Kelly and Ned Hanlon there also became a manager. Ed Delahanty and Pud Galvin, Amos Russi, and Tommy McCarthy. Ty Cobb, of course. You can't have a set like this without Ty Cobb. John McGraw, the great manager. He was a player too, but he's probably most well known for being a manager. He helped many, many greats get into the game and coached them up, and coached a lot of Hall of Famers. Home Run Baker there, who was one of the more prodigious home run hitters during the dead ball era. If you look at his lifetime home run stats, it's not a very high number, I'll warn you. It's going to alarm you, like, how did this guy get his nickname Home Run? It's because he, as you can see by these dates here, he mainly played during the dead ball era, which ended in 1920, so most of his years were during then, and he still managed to hit home runs pretty regularly. Johnny Evers, who Julie Searle believes Johnny Evers is the greatest second baseman ever. I don't agree with that, but he was very good, certainly, and Julie and I have debated that. Napla Joey, who I think is one of the greatest second basemen ever, he's certainly among my top three that I sort of switch between. I currently think Joe Morgan is the best, but Napla Joey is a close second or third, that's for sure. Cy Young, of course, the award is named after that amazing and great pitcher. Eddie Collins, another great second baseman there. John Glasscock, shortstop, and Hal Chase, beautiful picture of Hal Chase. It's a really nice photo of him. Three Finger Brown, who did indeed have three fingers. Jake Daubert and Mike Donlin. John Clarkson with the jaunty mustache. Buck Herzog, who I don't believe is related to Whitey Herzog. I'm pretty sure he's not. And Art Neff, who was also a pitcher. So that's the full set. It's 28 cards. And like I said, it was made, I believe it probably has it on here. I think it was 1974 or 75. I remember them from that period. Yeah, it's copyright 74. I don't remember. I think I got the few that I have, I think I acquired during 1975. But in any event, really happy to have this set finally, and I'm going to sit down with this and read through the backs of these. I'm going to probably do that tonight, honestly. This is going to be a lot of fun for me. I'm going to enjoy that a great deal. And again, it's a set that you often see singles, and every now and then you see a set come up, but the cards often are not in as great a shape as these are. These are very well centered. They have very nice corners. They feel brand new, quite honestly. So these did not disappoint me at all. This is a really nice set, and I'm glad to have finally added that to my collection. You guys can let me know what you liked or didn't like about the cards I picked up. I always like to know your opinions and hear what you guys think. So definitely leave some comments. Let me know about that. I'll be back tomorrow opening something. It may be Star Wars. It may not be. We'll see how I feel about that tomorrow. And, of course, Wednesday is a pack battle day with Average Joe. Thursday is Anything Can Happen Day, and Friday will be Dorking with Dice, as we always do here every Friday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you're doing well, having a good start to your week. I'll see you back here tomorrow, and as always, happy collecting.